Hello
Like we,
oh, I'll just introduce ourselves. Hello and welcome to game 2 of our video series recording. I'm here with special guest Asher Stillman. I'm Wilfy Horig here with special guest Asher
hello.
Stillman, and we're playing the Fury Road deck that Asher popularized before Worlds. Um, our opponent is a fan of the winning agenda, which is very nice. I assume our listeners are a fan too. What should we do with this hand? Mulligan because it has no
We
economy?
mulligan it.
Yep.
We really can't trust Queen's Gambit here as econ, and we don't have any super early aggression. Here's a good hand. We have a couple options based on what he does turn one. We're probably going to end up dejobbing if he double ices,
Or paywall.
but there's a lot of ooh.
I've actually seen this deck go around quite a bit recently. I mean, I don't know if it's one deck, but just the Soul and try
In general,
and play Glacier and use paywall to stop them from accessing your centrals early.
so we've got two interesting options. We can imp R&D and just accept the paywall, or we can day job. I think.
Oh,
Or we can retrieval run keyhole. Here's what we do: we retrieval run keyhole, and then
Okay.
we keyhole 3 times.
and you're not worried that this gives our opponent the maximum number of paywall triggers?
Not at all,
Okay,
because I will take that every time.
sure.
Next turn, we probably just end up day jobbing.
Right, because we'll have 2 credits, our opponent will have put something on R&D.
And hopefully he's not about to scorch kill us, but I don't think that's something that's
Pop-up
something he's
window,
doing.
Lily Lockwell, targeted marketing. So, not targeted
Ooh.
marketing.
Well, targeted marketing is scary.
Sure,
I
but
think pop-up window is probably the worst of these three for us.
yeah, okay, that makes sense. Pop-up window. Yeah, let's keyhole again. News Hound, Architect, NAPD. So,
I'm really close to saying architect here because we're not stealing the NEPD contract, but NEPD contract in his heap is a good thing. So
yeah, let's take the NAPD.
the big problem is that architect is not apocalypseable and is really obnoxious to get through.
Sure, but I mean...
But I think we take NEPD here.
Yeah,
Let's just take NEPD.
Alright, and again? Yeah, of course, we can't steal
Yeah.
the NAPD this turn, of course. Hedge Fund, Sansan, Assassin. None of these...
On split, I think it's either Sansan or Assassin. It's definitely either Sansan or Assassin. The upshot of Sansan is that like he gets to do fast advance, and this deck can't cope with fast advance because we don't access the top of R&D. But Assassin's also nice to just have gone. I think we take Assassin.
Okay. Sweet, and we'll... Yeah, and then, so next turn if we day job, that's perfect, because it means we can try and get in and steal... Like, our opponent really
Yeah.
can't protect archives as well as R&D next turn, so...
It's
so-
also possible he just doesn't have ice. Like he's been drawing a little bit, and if he doesn't ice R&D, I think we just keyhole a couple more times because eventually he'll have ice. And ooh, what's the upgrade? It's probably
Chrysium?
product placement. It's product
Oh,
placement,
okay, sure.
which is irrelevant.
Wait, because we don't never access it, right?
Yeah,
It must be Chrysium. But I guess Chrysium doesn't make sense with paywall implementation to have in the same deck.
that would be bizarre. Let's just ram into it. You know, we can wait a turn.
Oh, so what do you want to do?
We're gonna discard I've had words because he's not meat damaging us. Just keyhole 4 times. Like I don't care that we're giving him credits because this list doesn't play biotic.
Sure, okay. And then if it's Chrysium Grid, then we'll just access once normally,
And
then
we access normally and just credit up, I guess.
that I don't know what this.
Let's see
could
what
be.
it is.
Okay, sure. But we'll only see what it is if it's Chrysium Grid, or I guess if they res. Oh, it could be Ash as well.
It might be an ash that he doesn't understand.
No further action. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait to find out.
Feel okay. This is good.
Wait, was it better to? No, I was thinking it might be better to gain 2 credits.
Beal.
And
There's
then,
no reason not to take Beal.
No, I was thinking it might be better to gain
Okay.
2 credits and then run archives, but that's useless because then we need to gain 2 credits next turn for the day job. So that just
Yeah.
wrecks it. So,
Eli.
Yep, cool. Again?
Yeah, I think he's got an ash. Keyhole one more time and then archives.
Does Archangel trigger from archives? No.
It doesn't.
So should we take it?
Get Archangel. Yeah.
And then archives.
And that leaves him with, I think, 5 pieces of ice in archives. Can we check that?
Sure, we can check that. Just give me a sec. What should we discard? Mimic?
No, because we're gonna need that for
The architect,
attack.
of course.
Drop an I've had worse.
Sure, yeah. I'm dragging it to me.
I think you might need to close it. You might need to close it.
Oh no, it was just a bit laggy. Yeah. So there's 4 pieces of ice.
Okay, that's probably enough ice. I don't know what I'm saying. It's about a quarter of the ice in the deck, which is okay.
Well, we can't expect that they would never ice R&D.
Yeah, I think we just day job here.
Yeah, this seems like the perfect
There's
time.
an argument for taking credits and running NEPD contract instead, but that puts us behind very far on tempo.
Yeah,
and I'd rather be on tempo here.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to do that just because then we have to gain credits. If we do that, the next turn we have to gain credits, and it's not until the turn after that we get to day job. Even if server 1 is Jackson. Another card on
So I think
R&D.
we run archives here. Okay, let's take a moment and just look at our options. There's no eaters around, so we're gonna have a hard time justifying a run.
Yep.
He's probably got news hounds on both servers just because that's the worst thing for us, and that's what I'm guessing he's playing because he's New Angela Soul.
Yeah, we saw a news hound in R&D before. And then if we run, maybe we should imp and then run server 1. I think that means that if it's a Sansan, it's okay. If it's a Jackson, it's still okay. The thing is, if we run archives and it's not Jackson, that's much worse.
Right. Let's do that then.
Yeah.
That's a good plan.
The only problem is if it's somehow Cyberdex, or if there's Cyberdex somewhere. Oh,
I admit I'm looking at the standard list for this deck while we're doing this because I'm kind of curious to see whether he diverges from it, and it looks like he's probably exactly on that list.
Right. Okay, so the NAPD shuffles in. That's cool. So should we just I've had worse and then see if we can find something useful to play?
Yeah, we don't really need to keep the Wanton Destruction, I think.
Okay.
We're not tagged, just not deliberated.
Just play the Liberated. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna click it up next. We're gonna click it next turn.
Yep, and then discard the Wanton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This particular deck doesn't really threaten fast advance.
Right. It only has some number of Sansans, and that's it.
Yeah. His general strategy is to money up and then sort of play Glacier.
Yep.
The goal is to score out just behind News Hounds and Toll Booths and Ashes. So I think if he doesn't have the ice to support that strategy, we have a lot of time.
Right. Cool. So do you wanna just?
We're not playing amped up this game.
No. So just liberate. Or do you wanna? Maybe...
Let's liberated once and
then
run Jackson.
Yeah, that's what I want. Jackson. Yeah. And then I assume they'll use it since yeah.
I think next turn we're probably going to be let's see, we might Eater into Siphons or we might DDoS into Siphons.
Yeah. So if we're expecting to siphon, we should just take as much money from Liberated now as possible, right?
Yeah. My experience is that most players will not trash it when it has 4 credits on it.
Sure.
Because it's an okay trade, but it's not usually a trade that's really maximal efficiency or anything like that.
Yeah, especially once you just got siphoned and your credits are as breaking news? 15 minutes maybe. Breaking news, yeah. That is okay. Targeted marketing. That isn't really a huge deal.
Let's see what he's naming.
Yeah, it could be account.
He might name Siphon. Okay, well we're not siphoning this turn.
Well, siphon is the obvious thing to name, right? Well, I mean maybe, who knows? I had
Right.
a game. This is not really related, but I had a game playing with the Haley textbook deck, the like Case Shahrazad random nonsense. And my opponent
Mhm.
played targeted marketing 4 times with Soul, named Chameleon every time, and at no point was it in my deck.
Okay, so let's again reflect on our options. Like we can't deja vu Apocalypse out because that would be way too many clicks, and anyways we don't have deja vu. We can DDoS Keyhole, and I think he doesn't actually have any upgrades on R&D that matter to us when we do that. But worst case scenario, we can DDoS Keyhole. If he has like a Caprice or something, we can run HQ and use Imp to handle things that are in HQ because he's
Sure.
clearly got some stuff pent up in HQ.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, what does he have in HQ? It's probably actually agendas.
Well,
He would have installed ICE already.
no, but they. Oh, sure, but they did manage to get through 2 Jacksons, so like it's possible they have an agenda, but I wouldn't expect them to have too many. Okay, sure. That sounds like a good plan, though. So let's DDoS and then Keyhole, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Use DDoS and Keyhole. Caprice. Would you expect it to be Caprice? Usually these decks don't play Caprice.
I don't think he has the influence for Caprice.
Yeah, we already saw Eli. At least some number of Elis, some number of Architects, paywalls, and presumably
It could be Hokusai Grid. It could just be like the most bizarrely teched New Angeles Soul ever.
Okay.
I mean, Hokusai Grid makes us very unhappy, but I don't think he's playing it.
We will not reflect on that. So
Jackson Howard!
Okay. The listeners prefer an even volume, I think. At least they complain when the volume is not even. So let's Keyhole again.
Yes. I don't think he has any recursion for the last Jackson, unless we hit an Architect.
Right. Okay, and so that means if we see an agenda, we don't even need to steal it immediately, right?
That's correct.
Global food, yeah, and we can just Keyhole again.
Right. I mean, there's a chance he ends up like icing Archives because he definitely has more ice in the deck. He shuffled a lot of it back with the second Jackson Howard.
Sure, but we at some point we can find.
But we don't even care.
Yeah, at some point we can find another DDoS, right? Archangel, yeah, let's take this Archangel.
Archangel.
Yeah. And end the turn. Cool. Things are going well. Okay, so how do you usually handle memory?
Kind of breaking up on me.
Sorry? Oh, maybe there's some audio connection issues.
Should be fine.
Oh, it's going okay?
As long as you're getting the... Yes, it's going okay now.
Okay.
As long as you're getting the game recorded, it's good.
Yeah. Okay, I was just saying, can't remember. Oh yeah, do you often find that do you ever find that with standard breakers as well as either Keyhole, you have memory issues since you don't have any memory producers?
Video's coming through weird again.
Okay, we will. I will just try and play this game, and then
You do not have memory issues with this deck, is my experience. Like, you usually, like, Keyhole into... Sounds really awful right now. Is your connection okay?
Yeah, my connection seems to be fine. But if yours is not going okay, then we will just.
Yeah, this is not going so well.
Okay. I will pause the recording and we will try and fix these problems, and then we will come back. Okay, we have returned. Are the audio issues?
All right, I can hear you now.
Okay, perfect.
Check our
perfect.
heap.
Okay, we're looking at our heap. Okay, it's very important. So
We don't have a fem, so I was gonna say we fem the R&D ice, but maybe it might just make sense to just do running. Like, there's not a whole lot of awful things that can happen to us. I think Architect is actually the worst thing we can hit right now. And well, I'm fine with I'm fine hitting an Architect.
Okay, well, should we at least
because we can break it.
Should we at least wait? We can't. Oh, you want to retrieve or run the? Oh, play the Eater first.
Oh wait. Let's play Eater.
Okay, sure.
Eater, money off liberated account, keyhole.
Okay, sure. And then if we hit, then we can run archives and snag both the agendas.
Yeah.
Yep, keyhole. No further action. Whoa. That surprises me. I have no idea what this could be.
Well, it's probably not an Eli or wraparound because those would be very clear reses. It's probably not a pop-up window. Could be a Newstown, but he would have res basically any meaningful ice. So he's got to have like maybe it's Little Engine.
Oh, maybe. Maybe this is. I don't know. Yeah, I have no. Oh, Little Engine. Oh, right, because that can wait. No, because it still costs more to Eater it, right?
That's true, but he might just be thinking, oh, this isn't very productive.
Sure, but like.
Oh, it could be Resistor.
Right. Okay, so let's get this
Deal,
and then run archives. Yeah, so I guess maybe they're thinking that they need to save all their credits to protect server 4. So maybe this...
That would make sense as well. Like, if it's a toll booth, we might be able to get into server 4.
Somehow. But, like, we only have one action left, so it's not like we're going to get another icebreaker. So maybe this is a resistor or something. That's the only thing I can think of that would make sense. Or like... It
could be toll booths on both servers. Like, you could have a toll booth on R&D and on server 4 and think that it's, like, just not worth it because he has to go down to essentially 0 credits.
Okay, they named DDoS with the targeted marketing, so we're back.
All right, siphon time!
How exciting is that?
I'm pretty excited.
I'm excited too. It just seems strange that they would do that unless they're really not worried about siphon, or maybe they're just really worried about DDoS.
Oh, let's look at server 4. Okay. Well, so we're in a little bit of trouble, but I think we just double siphon here.
Sure. That makes sense. Yeah, let's do that.
I thought it was double siphon, keyhole, and then either run server 4 or archives.
Okay, sure. And it's important to note that the card that was in the server wasn't an agenda. So what could it have been? It got
Lily Lockwell?
Possibly. Yeah, that's very possible. But okay, yeah, I like your plan. So let's siphon. There's basically nothing that can go wrong. Right? Or I guess maybe...
It could be a toll booth, in which case we break it.
Yeah, no, it would have to be like some anti-AI card.
Yeah, we break toll booth here and just take all his money. Like, that's really not good for him.
Yeah, that seems strange. Okay, yep, we lost 3 successfully. Yeah, this is because then now we can just we have free reign to Eater basically, to keyhole rather.
Yeah, so I think we keyhole twice here and see if we can grab the last 2 points or last 1 point.
Right, and then if not, do you want to go in and trash the Sansan? Just because our opponent can still score with Astro Sansan from no credits. Okay, so yeah.
If he's playing a variant build, he might have shipment from Sansan, and that in particular is really not easy to play around with this deck.
And I mean we have the imp as well, so it's not even a huge deal either way. To go in and trash the Sansan. Assassin, wraparound, hedge fund. Yeah, wraparound's still a big deal, right?
I'd rather hit Assassin. We've got the Corroder in hand.
Oh, sure.
Oh, but he's got 2 credits. He's at 2 credits.
Yeah, they have no credits.
Yeah, wraparound's a bigger deal.
No credits at the moment.
Oh, he's at no credits.
Yeah. Keyhole again. Yeah, this doesn't seem like it's going too well for our opponent.
I think we have to hit Architect here. Like, pop-up window is better for him a little bit, but we don't want to have to install like Mimic and Corroder.
Sure, and let's go in and get the Sansan. Right, so
you have to click on imp to trash it.
Yeah, when you access, you have to click imp, right? Yep, cool. It's cool, I worked it out. Yeah, so our opponent has no credits. They have...
I think he accidentally started his turn multiple times.
Yeah, I think so too. That's okay, I'm sure they'll work it out and solve it very quickly. No problem.
Jinteki.net really needs an undo button.
Oh, just like undo the last thing that happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like...
So I think
makes sense.
We're in a good spot. We're pretty far ahead.
Yeah, it seems...
We're just in a keyhole.
Because it doesn't seem like there's anything our opponent... I still want to know what these upgrades are.
My guess is like Ashen product placement.
Right.
Like he didn't realize that product placement didn't work, and he's got an Ash installed just because we might eventually need to make normal runs.
Right. Wrap around. Okay, that's fine. We'll just bounce. And we will need to trash the imp. That's not... Oh, actually, we can... Do you want to...
We're trashing the imp.
Okay, sure. And then keyhole.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was thinking we could knifed it, but of course it seems much better to save the knife than just lose.
Oh, for style points, break wraparound with Eater.
Oh, I see. Sweep toll booth. Let's take the sweep. Since
I would take toll booth just because I really like denying ice.
Sure.
And that makes it really difficult for him to get back in the game.
Okay, sure.
Like he's got a lot of money, but it's just nice to.
And then, do you want to keyhole again, or do you want to just gamble? We don't really need to gamble. Again. Yeah, let's just keyhole again. Alright, this time I'll break it with Ada. Wait, could that actually be better to break with Ada? Is there... No, it's worse, because if they res Chrissy...
It's worse.
Yeah.
It's strictly worse.
Okay, I guess let's keep with the plan and trash the assassin, even though it's almost certainly irrelevant. Okay, it's strictly worse, but we did it anyway. Okay.
So that's probably a news hound.
But even news hound isn't a big deal, right? I mean, it isn't.
It isn't. It's just really expensive.
Okay, so we have 5 credits, so should we gamble before running? Or, I guess...
Yeah.
Yeah, just in case. Of course, we need to spend the credits and then keyhole. And then we'll just keep keyholing until they're dead. Yep.
Yeah. So obviously you take the tag.
Yep. Yep.
I'm just surprised at the sheer number of keyholes we've done without accessing. There's got to be a couple agendas pent up in HQ. Like well, I would say GFI, but I think he's only got one, so probably like an NAPD or something.
Right, but with toll booth here, we can't really check to any sort of... Oh,
well, there we go.
Yeah, as we say that, there's 2 Astros.
Okay, it's been a pleasure recording this with you. I just want to say that.
Yeah, it's been great. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching. Hope you had fun looking at me bumbling around with this Gas Fury Road deck. I'm Wilfy Horig from The Winning Agenda here with special guest Asha Stillman. So thank you for listening, and thank you for being here with us today, Asha.
It's my pleasure.
Okay, goodbye.